Hello. So now we are going to discuss about very most important questions that is you should be aware or you are working as an automation engineer or as that engineer might be you are little bit no. What the question is how to handle flaky description script, root cause analysis, synchronization strategy, smart bait versus Thread.sleep, retry logic, logging best practices, keep detail. So this is the question which we are going to discuss right now. So I'm writing here the question so that you will understand. Root cause. The question, right? Now we are jumping into main part. So flaky test is a test that sometimes pass, sometimes fail without any code changes. So let's suppose this example. I will give you one example. The test is the one test case. It is pass first time. Second time it's fail. Third time it's pass. Like that. So why flaky tests are dangerous? Reduce trust on the automation, best debugging time, block CI/CD pipeline, hide real works. So what is the common cause of the flaky test? So synchronization issue, hard-coded wait. So first of all, issue is the synchronization issue. Application not ready, but test execute. Like element not loaded 8. Like element not loaded 8. API response delay, page loading delay. This is the synchronization issue. Second issue might be until common causes of flaky. First is synchronization. Hard coded. Hard coded weights. Hard coded weight is like we are using the thread dot sleep. Sometime apps loading in 2 seconds. Sometimes time application taking the 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Result test fail. Dynamic data issue. Test creates user. Second test tries same user. Result failure. Dynamic data issue. This is the root causes we are analyzing right now. Then environment unstable. Like network issue. Might be network issue. Slow server and database response. Database failure. Okay. Then dependencies between test. Test sometimes the failure due to dependencies. Dependencies what test A run, then we are fetching something and we are using then test B. And if test A fail, then B also fail. This is the dependency issue also there. So come to the point. Root cause analyzing real issues. So come approach one. When test can fail randomly, follow the process. Check log, check application behavior, check synchronization, check environment stability. Debugging strategy. What should be debugging strategy? Please watch this video very carefully because no one tell you in the detail. If you are going to attend any interview, if you're watching this video, this one is the second one series of that interview series. So this is very helpful. You can see what is the way how we can validate that this test is failing due to the locator. This is the UI changes issue, script issue. Yeah. How you will identify? First of all, you have need to check logs, application behavior, check synchronization, check environment stability. This is the same. So come to the debugging. How this is test failure. First of all, you will know test failure. Check the logs, check the response time, check element, which the element, what is no, which one is the element of the function where the script is failing, like line number, code line. You can check in the script, check element and fix. If element is true, you have need to change the xpath. If any bait issue, like script is taking 2 minutes or the element is visible in the 10 second or the 5 minutes, so you have need to fix accordingly. Now question is कि how we can fix. Question is synchronization strategy. So very common bait strategy we are following. This is the implicit bait. This is the basic bait. Very basic bait. Here bait, simple wait, driver dot manage dot timeout dot implicit bait, duration of the second. We just wait for the 10 second. This is very simple. Driver dot manage dot timeout dot implicit ten second. Right. So what the selenium wait for 10 seconds? There is no waiting for the element, there is no waiting for the any page, they just blindly it will wait for 10 seconds. It is very wait, simple, not very flexible. Then we are come go with the explicit wait. This is introduced we are waiting for a specific element. How? There we have need to web driver or create the object of the web driver. Then we can use wait dot until dot expected condition dot visibility of element locator y.id, like that. I hope you already know the explicit bit. Here, this is the beauty of the explicit bit. We are waiting for the specific element on that page. If that element is visible, then the step will move to the next step. Then the script will move to the next step. So wait only when needed. To explicit wait, we are not waiting for the 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, whatever the time is required to visibility of that element, it will wait. This is the beauty. No, it will we will define object where we are there is the two way. If in the object of the web driver page we have mentioned time dot second, timeout dot second, that means it will take the proper time whatever required. If we give the static time 10 second, 15 seconds, so it will wait the particular time duration. This is the beauty of synchronization, guys. Come to the second. Next is fluent wait. Fluent wait, whenever interviewer asking to the very basic thing, you should be very confident कि I know I have fluently knowledge on the same. You should be very confident whenever you are answering. So I'm hoping to you before attending an interview, you watch my all videos full series, then you feel more confident and get off a letter soon. Come to the advanced. This is the advanced version of implicit or explicit. There is you can create in a utility or common function with the fluent bit function and just directly use. Or apart from that, there is the one signature bait, web driver, bait, fluent, bait, driver. Then we will write like with timeout, duration of second, duration of second 30, pulling, duration second, and then ignoring no such element. So we are on the ignoring case, ignoring no such element exception dot class. So it will wait for the 30 second. Every 5 second it will check element is visible or not, and then as well as it will ignore no such element exception whenever it will wait for the till the 30 second. This is the beauty of the fluent wait. With the advanced version, this is not facility flexibility in the explicit wait, neither in the implicit wait. So it is the beauty in the fluent wait only. Okay, so we can wait till the longest time, and it will move. The test case will move once the element is visible in the 10 second or 15 second. We don't wait for the 30 second. Come to the most important part. If you are beginner, so if you are smart wait versus thread.sleep. Early explain yeah, Thread.sleep like always bit full time, slow execution, no dynamic. Smart bait uses the implicit explicit for fluent. This is the smart baits. And then come to the very important, I will tell you next is the retry logic. Retry logic is what sometimes failure happen due to the temporary issue, network glitch, temporary server delays. So framework implement the retry mechanism. How the retry mechanism? Let's suppose you have implemented one class, public class retry, and implement I retry. Okay, I'm right. Int count equal to 0, max count, max try 3 times, and then public boolean retry my test result result if count max try and then count plus plus and return true and return false. It will check the particular it will check particular thing max to max 3 times. Okay, then once you will initialize this implement this class in your framework, then you can call the function whenever you required or bait or checking the element should be visible for the specific on the specific page, then you will use directly this function. How you will apply the retry? Just simple using the TestNG annotation test retry analyzer. Okay, sorry, I'm writing here equal to retry analyzer dot class public void login test. It will attempt 3 times. Sometime you already know on the login page we check using the retry logic, because if loading is true, if the anything, it will check the 3 times. What that will happen? Test fail, retry automatically, and then test pass. This is the beauty of the retry logic. It will check max to max 3 times for the retry logic. I will create the one specific video for the retry logic, but now I'm just telling retry logic can be help of the TestNG. With the help of the TestNG, we can write a simple code with the count 0 and max try equal to 2, and then create a one function if count less than max try, then count plus 1 and check the till the max try, and execute the function. So come to the next is the logging best practices. Logging best practices. You logs help debug flaky tests quickly using logging framework like log4j. So log4j is nothing. Just create a one logger class where we are creating the public class login test, and logger log equal to, there is the one function we need to create the logger object log equal to log manager get log. Let me check my framework. Manager dot test. Let me check. Uh, Java util logger and dot class manager get loggers. Mhm. Get logger change to this is the file, and this is the first of all we need to create the logger log manager dot get logger login dot class. That is absolutely fine, and then we can use log dot info test case is pass, like that. This is the every after the every function we use this line log.info, submitting the login form, submitting the entering the username, entering the password. In the same way we will use benefit of the login, track execution, debug failure, track API calls if you are integrating with the API or UI things in the same framework, identify the slow steps and identify the step failure, easy to debug in the execution or pipeline. This is a very important. And then, apart from this, we can debug in another way, the screenshot way. If your test cases fail, you will capture the screenshot. There is the one function we already created, the screenshot. Yeah, with the help of the screenshot, you can check on the which page test cases failed. And uh, this is the way we can check or we can identify the root causes of the step failure. So how you will answer? Now come to the main point. This is the whole thing we have explained in the video. Now point is you can mention in your interview flaky tests occur when tests pass or fail inconsistently due to synchronization issue, environment instability, or test data conflicts. To handle them, I first performed root causes analysis by analyzing the logs, application behavior. Then I apply baits instead of the thread.sleep. I also apply the retry mechanism for temporary failure, maintain the proper logging for debugging, and isolate tests to avoid the dependencies and ensure the dynamic test data. These practice help to maintain stable and reliable automation suite. And then the question is test isolation. Try to test cases independent, not dependent to our test cases. And test data should be get correctly. If you are fetching from the DB, if you are fetching creating any data and using that, so you check the data also. And make sure parallel execution handling how there is no conflicts. Might be another Chrome instance working on the page and another instance working that there is some conflict is occurring. So you should be make sure that also. And this is the way you can